Hi there, this is going to be my Krynn Syndicate review, and here we have a game where I'm fairly far into it. We met the Mammoth in my sector. I've also met quite a few other races. Um, how I rank right now, I'll go up to faction power. I'm in first, and I'm playing on Genius, or maybe even one higher than that. So there's going to be pretty stiff competition. Economically, not so great, but then I have the corporate sector, so they have this tendency to just buy their way to success, which is you can hardly blame them. Um, Military power, I'm in first, but that's mostly just because I've opened up my secondary ships. Otherwise, I would not be so high up. Population, I'm doing okay. Influence, I'm in first. That's one thing that Krynn do very well, is get a lot of influence. And it seems to work for them, so manufacturing, I'm okay. Yours ahead of me. And the year's ahead of me on research. So, those are the guys I've met. Approval, I'm having trouble with my approval, getting it to be good. Corporate sector, once again, all over the map. And prestige, I'm in first. So, um, that's a good indication that I'm doing okay. Not great, but okay. Let's see here. Let's talk about their ships. All of their ships basically have similar ability, plus 5% influence per level to worlds within range. So it's probably why I've been getting some influence or helping to increase it quite a bit. This ship also has the ability to repair fast. That's their second level ship, though. It's pretty good, though. Got good stats. This was one of the early ones. It has +1 sensor range per level, which I actually quite like. And it has unlimited range, which I also like. You can explore however far away you want. Their other set of ships, I believe, is right here. Yeah, plus 5% influence per level. That's the survey ship they start with. And where's the other two? Up here. I'm using these guys to take out pirates right now that are annoying the crap out of me. They get +1 control per battle, which is pretty cool. And just 5% influence per level. That seems to be their big thing, is just getting lots of influence on their ships. But of course that requires you stay near planets that you control, which I don't always do, as I'm sure you know. Alright, let's talk about the Krynn Syndicate in general. They're a race, actually they're a conglomerate of different races that all work together and they have a religion that they follow. So far, I haven't been able to finish off their religious missions and so forth, but they do get coarse colonization, which is a decent way to get extra growth. Right now, I have reduced regulations and starship specifications, which is just extra stuff. So I don't really like their starting abilities. Are just normal, nothing great. Leaders wise, I've had trouble with economy somewhat till I just recently got my Minister of Finance, which opens up the market so I could sell off some stuff. But I've had trouble with money almost the whole game. I've had pretty good leaders. They're leaders, of course, of every race, as you can see. They get all the different races involved in their society. Got some good governors. This guy's like, that's my leader. He's pretty good overall. There's better. diplomats, I don't even have assigned. Those are the ships. Their factions, not that impressed really. I just finished looking at them. So this guy's got kind of all around stats, so he's good in any of them. So when he's in this faction, I get a 10% discount and 2% Christmas income. So I thought the Church of the Way was going to be their thing. Like, ooh, look at this big approval bonus for all my planets and big influence bonus if I assign a leader. I assigned the leader and literally nothing changes. It's kind of disheartening, but it is what it is. I might have to assign some extra guys to see if it'll eventually be useful. I can't afford this guy quite yet to try it, but the Free Mind Center, plus 9% tourism, plus 9% ship range. It's okay. Warforged, once again, military, but it increases your crime rate. And most of the races, a lot of the races have Warforged. And I've seen the Free Mind Center and the Endless Emporium with other races as well. Church of the Way was supposed to be their big thing, but when I assigned this guy, it doesn't even change the percentages at all. Like, that's pretty disappointing. So, they just don't have a super ability like some of the other races. They're not particularly good at expanding. They're not particularly good at anything, really. I mean, I'm doing okay in this overall. The big thing is their influence can be a thing. I suspect I'm going to have trouble with the Mamat, who tend to build very quickly, and the whole reason why I'm showing as powerful is just because I have my two medium ships. I'm creating some other ones too, but like these are my ships right now that I'm making. Survey ship, so that it can get XP. It's a small hull and mostly kinetic damage, but I don't even have thulium yet. I haven't found any thulium anywhere, so I'm gonna hit up all these. I'm gonna try and get some of these planets, and that's what this guy's doing. He's trying to get all the pirates out of this area. So yeah, that is more or less my review of the Krynn. I give them a 6. Nah, not even. I give them a 5 for expansion, and maybe a 7. Nah, 6 for military. They've got decent ships, but they're not like better than some of the other races I've seen. So overall, not really enjoying them. They're okay. They're like a religious sect of crazy people trying to spread their word of faith to everyone in the galaxy and take over that way. So influence victory. If you're into diplomacy and influence, these guys are kind of the guys you might want to play. But other than that, the Altarians probably can get influences as well. So I don't know. They're not that overly impressed with them. So anyway, that's my review of the Krynn Syndicate. I'll see you next time for another review.